Hey, this is Mo, and what I've got for you today is a Desmow, ASSA Desmow 8 slider lock. Here's the key. Things are funky. No springs in the sliders, they're just free roaming. Um, this lock has bugged the heck out of me for a long time, and I'm hoping I can get it on camera today. So here's hoping. I'm going to bump the sliders back to their starting position. Um, Going to use Mod Bob's um, tensioner up here and a number 7 um, dimple pick from multi-pick. So here goes nothing. This lock particularly, I'm left-handed, so I like the tension on my right. The bottom stack, this left-hand side, binds first. So we'll attack the left-hand side first, then move to the top. Um, and this lock gives some really nice feedback. You'll hear it. It's pretty loud in its feedback because you'll hear it drop into a falset pretty strongly. Um, Here, you can hear that click. It's kind of nice. I'm gonna loosen tension a bit and try again. There you go, click into a second. So there's three positions for each slider, and so it really does limit the amount of key positions you can have. And the true gates, you have a little bit more movement in the pin. You can hear it move when you tap it. You can hear it. It's got a loose sound to it, so you know you've got it in the right place. Sometimes the pins will bind up again on you as you work the lock. There you go. And the other thing I've noticed with this is that um, if you're tensioning a little bit too much when you're trying to set a slider, when you're trying to set a slider, if you don't remove the tension as you're trying to push the pin up, completely remove the tension first before you move a slider, because if you don't, you will skyrocket the slider to the opposite end of the lock, and you'll need to move it back, and that's just a pain. Um, at least that's been my experience. I tend to do that a lot because I like to over tension when I click locks. It makes me feel more comfortable with it. I think I just did it on the third pin on the bottom, the third slider. I'm not gonna correct myself from now on because I'm just gonna keep saying it wrong. I'm on the 4 slider at the back. It's a nice thing about the dimple pick. It's the flag sits in the gap right underneath the slider. So you can tell exactly where you are in the lock. It's kind of one of the easier locks in that regards. Um, it's just finding that true gate on each of these sliders can be a royal pain in the arse. Oh, and skyrocketed 4 right to the back. Right to the top, you could hear it ping. think I have the bottom row set. Time to start running the back on the top set, on the top row. Number 1 is loose. Number 2 is loose. Number 3 is loose. Number 4 we kind of go into something. Something's not sound right in here. You always check and see if you're in the right place in this lock. You need visual. Um, and that's an open. Oh, it's slider number 3 on the top. Oh, this lock has been giving me pains for such a long time. So glad I got that open on camera. All right, let's see if I can keep this in focus. All right, so let's go down here. I'm a nice purple plasticky table cover. Let's check now. Let's see. We'll get the. I'll reset it. And then you need to rotate at the back. The clip sits in 2 fairly deep gouges in the core. You've got to get it rotated to the right place before it'll come out. This one's been bent fair amount, plenty of times with me taking it on and off, so not so much of a problem. Ping, it goes. All right, so I'm going to take key out. I don't like taking this thing apart. Easiest way to do this is there's 2 sprung sidebars on the left and right hand side. Hold the keyway upside down. The pins sit in gaps underneath. You can see them coming up in the camera. 4 sets of 2. Let's take the pins out first. Let's take the sliders out first. First, the left-hand side. Watch me skyrocket one across the room. No springs or nothing, I'll still skyrocket it. Classic. I'll try and get a close up of these because I'm on a laptop camera. It might be difficult, but we'll see. Let's take the other side out because I'm holding the back of the sidebars, so it's locking the back two in. Front two are fairly easy to get out right now. Switch right at the front. It should give me enough. Probably should have just. Oh, is that the right side? Don't care at this point. I can get it back together again. It's all good. Okay. I think that's right. Maybe it's not. Whatever. I'll figure it out. Okay. Right hand sidebar. Also has a spring retainer. It's not really a retainer. It's more like a something to push the sidebar out with the spring underneath it. On the left hand side. And the core. Here's the best close-up shot I can get right now. All the pins. Right, first spring bolt lock done. Nice. Right, thanks guys.